What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Look, we got No Jumper, ADAM22, Brick Baby, and DW Flame. And ADAM22 made a very, very, very weird reference to DW Flame. But that's just me giving y'all a small breakdown for the intro. I'm going to run that clip for y'all, and I'm going to keep it a Benji for y'all doing my reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Let's see what this is about.
Well, okay, this is the thing about DW, is that, no disrespect,
Oh my God! Don't do that.
you kind of have bad energy. Like, you want us to be on top of making like, you know what I mean? Like, he wants us to, like, really be hitting him up to get him to come to the party. No?
You got bad bitch energy, babe.
Stop playing.
Don't do that.
Is too much? Is he mad for?
I mean, DW Flame got up and walked up out of there, and Adam talking about, is he mad for real? I mean, what do you think, Adam? I mean, I think you pretty much figured out that he was going to be upset. That's probably why you said no disrespect. Or maybe you should have took that time to have a better thought process with your brain to come up with a different terminology. However, y'all let me know, Dice Crew, how y'all feel about DW Flame just getting up out of there and walking out. Did he make the right choice or the wrong choice? I think he pretty much made the most professional choice.
Really? Is he just going to pee? We don't know.
He breathing it up.
The dog's going to follow him. Can you close that door? The sound's going to come in.
Yeah.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, well, gangbangers don't play with the bitch word.
Okay, but
Brick Baby is out of his mind. Men don't play with the B word. A lot of females don't even play with the B word. But just any man don't play with the B word like that, getting called that by another man or another female. I think the gangbanging stuff ain't got too much to do with it.
he knows what I meant, right?
Yeah. He understands.
You gotta pee.
You think it was a pee?
He understands.
Oh, shit. Okay, but you know what I mean, right? Because what was the other party that we were going to? There was another party we went to that I, invited him to.
The one that Soldier Girl performed at.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Violet Meyer's birthday party.
Yeah.
And we invited him, and then it's like we didn't mention it to him for a few days before it happened. But to be fair, if he's not in the group chat where we're discussing it, then I could understand forgetting about it. I'll do that all the time. Somebody invite me to something and then I don't really hear about it.
I think that he's interested in going, but he knows that the crowds that you go around, they're not really controlled environments to where but he doesn't know the porn side of things. You get what I'm saying? You might have people from all over the city, which that you can.
It seemed like to me that ADAM22 got that same energy for DW Flame that Diddy was having for Fabulous on Drink Champs. He wanted him to party bad too.
I'm saying it seems like a thing with this birthday party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes.
Go to a function with that you don't mind going, but us going with you is damn. We see if Adam see him, it's more like a podcast. Fuck you, but if we see him, it's more like a nigga. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
It's weird because I go to the porn parties and think that there's not going to be anybody from outside porn, then I have nothing to worry about. Which is true a very small percentage of the time if the shit is really exclusive and focused around that industry. But then in reality, as time goes by, more and more of the parties, especially as the night goes on, it becomes more and more randoms.
All it takes is one member to get there, and then it's let's call them. Then shout out the old dudes from Hoover that we met when we walked in.
Old dudes.
It was the older cats. Remember those three older black guys? Cadillac Tone, I think, from Hoover.
Oh, shit. I
don't think you remember his name. I introduced you to him. I think they're from 107th Street. They're from Salo. But they like Brick, keep doing.
Look how ADAM22 energy is. He like, Brick, you run into some Hoovers? From all that I've been gathering, I mean, it could have been a problem. How'd I miss that?
Good thing we fuck with you. I'm like, oh yeah, that's dope.
You didn't get yelled at for being at that kind of party?
No, I didn't get yelled at. It was just I was already arguing that day, so she had blew any chances of going out with me anywhere that day.
Well, that's bad bitch energy right there.
South. Yeah.
That was bad bitch energy.
So
you were gonna go see 85 South Show live?
Yeah.
Damn, they be doing that shit a lot, huh?
Yeah, they did it, and I was gonna go because I had to leave, so I was gonna take her somewhere. But like, we got to arguing over the dumbest shit, and I'm like, just leave it alone. All right, even if I was in the wrong, leave it alone. I'm gone. I don't want to argue about it. I gave you a mad apology. You see it's an apology. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. Now it's like I'm blocking you because I was doing something where I needed to have my energy together, you know what I mean, in order to get it done. And you kept so in my defense, I wasn't telling you that I was going out that night because I really wasn't gonna go. I was gonna go to 85 South. Then I looked into the group chat and I'm like, everybody's already at Adam's house. Sus is at Adam's house. I'm going. Then you call, you like, yo, so what you doing? I'm like, I'm watching the baby. She put the baby on me on purpose. So I was watching the baby. I didn't complain about that. She went to get her nails did, hair did, everything did. I did that like a champ. So as soon as she came in, I rocked the baby to sleep, handed her the baby. That's why my outfit wasn't really a go out outfit. It was just like, let me put something on.
I got a lot of joy out of that, of showing up to the party wearing something that like clearly, because that party had like a very specific like dress code, like it said
Playboy.
Yeah, like the guys are supposed to wear fucking bathrobes, and the girls are supposed to wear lingerie and stuff. And I just showed up wearing a regular jeans and a hoodie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. I felt pretty all right with it though.
Yeah, I mean, they can't expect everybody to fucking.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I did the same thing when I went to the porn awards. I just wore whatever the fuck I was wearing.
Oh, it was a theme to the porn awards?
Yeah. He left.
Pretty sure, right? They drove off? Oh, they're in the car outside.
He's in the car, weighing the options, I guess. The car is leaving now.
Oh, wow.
You tell me, do you think that was like...
That's what I say about, you haven't hung out with him enough. Like, some...
DW getting up out of there, man. He just really trying to have some self-control. That's what I assume. I think he don't want to really do something he gonna regret, and he definitely don't want to stick around to create the type of relationship like he's for that type of behavior. You know what I mean? I think if he remove himself from that situation and he get to a understanding with Adam later on, I think Adam would definitely have to understand that just don't play with him like that. You know what I mean?
People play the game where, you know what I'm saying, and some people don't, bro. Like, but me, I play with my friends like that. So me and you, we can talk like that shit like all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I play with Gordy like that, all my homeboys. Bitch, shut up, nigga, bitch ass.
But I am proud for DW Flame though, because it be so much loose wordplay, like just so loose lip with a lot of disrespect, or just not keeping it just manly with other men and respectful on this internet and this podcast and stuff like that, that the young boys need to see a person like DW Flame show how you supposed to carry yourself when you don't feel respected in a certain type of way. You know what I mean? You don't gotta sit around here and play with certain type of games just so you could fit in, or even get $1 or get some clout, whatever it may be. DW Flame definitely put his integrity first in this situation, and I gotta give him his flowers on that. Shout out to DW.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But certain people
Did anything happen out there, or is it just they just quietly left?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
He'll be back.
Got in the car and dipped.
He'll be back. I need to text him.
What's Josh saying to me? Flame left. Okay,
God.
this is my perspective on that. And obviously, like, now we have a whole nother thing that we can talk about for the next 2 weeks. But,
Fuck.
me, because you already know it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
See, that's why I be saying Adam, he do these things to where he kind of make it seem like it's a mistake, but he just got enough sense to where, like, you know, even if things go bad, like, it'll go viral. You know, if DW Flame or any of these other people that he be playing these games with on here just go viral, you know, go spaz out, then that'll just be viral regardless. That'll be great content. You know, we probably work it out however it go. Then if people, like you just said, even if a person walk away, you heard Adam for itself. He said that we have something else to talk about for 2 weeks. So that's why I be saying he definitely is intelligent because he know how to do this stuff with this content. You know, and it's gonna be 1,000 reactions, 1,000 podcasts. This is gonna be keeping him in the headlines for a while. So he kind of got some sense when it comes to this creativity on this content world.
Bad bitch energy.
But I'm not giving him no excuse, you know what I mean? He definitely should just figure out a different format to try to go viral.
Was obviously like my way of saying like you're kind of bougie, which I don't even actually think. I was just joking around about it, right?
But you were saying bougie like you only go to like exclusive event type shit.
I was
like,
fucking around about how he kind of seems like he needs us to hit him up repeatedly in order to go to an event with.
From what I gathered, for Adam trying to say what he feel like he was trying to say, the whole bad bitch energy, I feel like Adam could have pulled out 20 different words for that. You know, he could have said, you act like you too good. You know, sometimes you be acting kind of like you uppity. You know, sometimes you be feeling like you top tier or something like that. You know, you could have told him like, man, sometimes you be acting like you just so bougie. You know, you could act like, man, you be acting like you just so exclusive or something like that, man. Like, you know, you act like you Denzel Washington or something. You know, you could have said so many different things. Like that type of stuff shouldn't even be in your vocabulary when you sitting in a room full of males anyway.
Which I was joking. I don't really actually. I feel like if we had actually like been on his ass more, he probably would have gone to the party. I was like, you told me you weren't going to go earlier in the day.
I think he was debating 85 South also.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know if he went or not. But I know he had. I think he got an invite. So, I mean, I don't want to talk about his business after that shit, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I doubt that he just got to take a breather, man. He ain't going to be that mad at you. You got to understand that you look at him, value him as a friend, and it wasn't that.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, the people out there can think of a lot of examples of different times.
And I said time and time with all these videos, man, I gotta refer to the whole Big Deal interview again. Big Deal said that he told Adam in advance and text him and let him know we not doing no playing with Hoover. And I feel like people got enough sense to know that, like Big Deal knew, then everybody gotta start understanding and establish that boundary. And then also, if you hang around long enough with Adam, you definitely gotta know that he's gonna push his limits to a certain degree. That's just the type of person he is. So at one point, it is about accepting him for who he is if you want to try to hang around for him for a long time. Because I haven't seen them not really try anybody who choose to hang with him for a long time in some type of way or in some type of fashion.
I've said stuff that was like really on the edge of like too offensive for me to be bringing to the table in terms of like when you think about the kind of jokes that me and AD and House Phone and even like people like Sharp and whoever, even you, I have a very edgy sense of humor.
We know that.
Never did I think that bad bitch energy would be over the line.
Because
I realize it has the word bitch in it.
Because to him.
And see how he playing them word games like, oh, I never would have thought that would have been out of the line. But then he correct himself so fast and say, but it does have the word bitch in it. Come on, man. Like, but then again, you know, it's so many of these dudes on these podcasters who just be throwing that B word around at each other that maybe, you know, Adam do get confused and think everybody's talking like that. Nah, man, you got to know the difference.
It was was interpreted like you be acting like a bitch that I gotta call.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And that's not what you meant. It was like a funny joke. Like,
I mean, I took it as
Yeah.
like,
Nah, DW just don't want to be in the same sentences of the B word in general. Just like don't no man want to be, you know what I mean? Whether you talking about a bad bitch or shut up bitch or oh you's a bitch ass nigga, oh whatever, y'all know how like Smack and T-Rail and them be talking like that. People don't want to be in that sentence with no B word, man. I'm just keeping it a Benji.
a pretty
But it's
clear
not-
cut joke.
Oh, you did some bitch ass shit. People don't want to hear none of that type of stuff.
Right?
well, me and you, we kick it more, so we know our limits.
Right.
He could have been like, man, you be acting real snobby or something like that, man.
On and off camera. You get what I'm saying? I don't think
Or you didn't have to even throw a word out there. You could have just been like, yo, DW Flame, why you don't be wanting to party with us? You could have just asked the question. You ain't even got to make no reference to no type of word or nothing.
that since he hasn't been out and about with us, the lingo and the shit that we do, I don't know if he caught on or if he's not. You get what I'm saying? So like this, it being this early on in your friendship, the bitch word in the gang community is crazy.
To be fair though, like,
I don't know why Brick Baby keeps saying that. Like, yeah, it is serious in the gang world, but it's also serious in the streets in general, in men's world in general. And Brick Baby, you a gangbanger allegedly, you's a male, and you keep acting like this stuff is cool with you. So, at one point, you're going to have to face some backlash behind this. Because people looking at it like right now, DW Flame is one of the most stand-up guys on this podcast just behind that move right there. Just removing itself from not playing with them type of games. That's kind of just like when OT Genesis had checked China Mac and AD and them for playing with them type of games with him. I might do another reaction on that or something like that because, y'all probably ain't caught it. And I think I had removed the video some a while ago.
leaving the podcast because I made a joke about bad bitch energy is kind of bad bitch energy. It's kind of like exactly what I was joking about, but it's actually like what I was saying was kind of like a bad example of it. But like walking up the podcast actually is a pretty good example of it. Like,
I'm not agreeing with you, Adam. I'm not doing that shit because that's my homeboy.
no, I'm not trying to diss him at all. I'm just saying that like that right there.
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna like see that and say, "Oh, that's kind of like what he was getting at." Like, and I was joking in my original assessment, but this assessment.
That's a way of a non-confrontational way of handling things. Like he drank a little bit of liquor. He don't want to argue to the point to where he could jeopardize your friendship while he's not in the right state of mind. So he took a lap real quick. That's why I said he fuck around and come back. You got to breathe it off.
Brick Baby is definitely making a good excuse for him in the form of trying to make an excuse. But I don't think it's none of that type of stuff about him just taking too much liquor and gonna make the wrong choice. I think DW Flame is in his right mind when it comes to feeling offended. And Brick Baby is partially right. Like, Brick Baby DW Flame just don't want to crash out. That's what I gather from it. Y'all let me know, Dice Crew.
You got to understand that you didn't mean he was a bitch.
But when I saw this girl come back and grab her purse, that was when I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess they might actually be leaving."
Yeah, I mean.
And I get that too, cause DW Flame up there with his girl, and if he would have, and you see when he stood up, his girl started making the joke and was like, "Oh, you a bad bitch, babe," and it's like, if he would have accepted that then imagine what she would have started doing when they got home or something, you know what I mean, or just playing them games.
You got to do what she told at that point.
She thought he was joking too.
Yeah,
She's like, "He'll be right back."
going to the back.
And then I seen her come and grab her purse, and I'm like, "Oh, because he's not coming back."
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's such a crazy one.